All right, I'm 365 Days of Horsemanship, day 83. Exciting day today. I think you can see maybe just in the background, the hay is coming in. Always a really nice day to feel like the sun is shining and we're preparing for the winter. It's just really nice to see everybody's dinner coming in, feel that sense of security for them. So that's been nice. Had a couple of nice little sessions today. Went to Lawrence first, and he came to see me from quite a long way away, which was nice. Probably like a good 40 feet he was like walking to me, which was really nice. A little bit of massage, worked a little bit with a couple of yields, but didn't really feel like much really went on with that. But it was a nice session, definitely. It's funny, like yesterday I was talking about how, I just really need to like get consistent and just do the same thing over and over again with him. I think today maybe we could have done a little bit more. Maybe we start working on the halter again. Maybe that could be a good thing to do. I don't know. I mean, he's definitely looking really good. He's not sound. He's a little bit off in front. And, he's as stiff as he ever is in the back. But I think things are on the up. And I think, potentially we might be able to look at those poles again. So maybe that's kind of where I'll go with that. But I think as long as the massage is still working and he's still getting that like muscular like tension, I guess, and like getting that muscular engagement, then I'm kind of happy to continue. Then I went to Mia, finished her plaits, which was nice, and did a little bit of massage with her until I got a nice look. She's definitely a lot more interactive. I'm not sure if it's because she is in that smaller field, so she's more motivated, or if it's because she genuinely feels more interactive, and it would be that way either way. I think I definitely have this feeling that I need to make some goals. I think there's a real difference between having dreams and having goals. And I have lots of dreams, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with having dreams. It's great. But it's also super important that you have goals, things that you can actually see yourself achieving today. So I think that needs to be kind of my focus as I'm kind of moving forward these next couple of weeks about like really what I actually want and where I actually see myself. Because the honest answer is I don't really know. I've done a lot of work. And just waiting for this tractor to pass. I've done a lot of work and I've tried a lot of different things, and I think it's really just time to decide on like a path, I think, and to decide where I want to be and to really make those goals and start working towards them. I think one of the things that I definitely need to do, that I think this is a good opportunity for, is I need to get fit again for riding, because the reality is any horse right now is carrying me, and there's not an awful lot physically I can offer them as an athlete to be on their back. And then that also makes the question harder for them, because it's like, why would you want to have somebody falling around all over you on your back? So then if I'm asking, later on, when Mia's recovered, if I can ride, then it's going to be considerably harder. It's going to be a considerably harder question to say yes to if I'm not showing her that I am balanced and I am fit and I am ready to ride. So I think that's definitely needs to be one of my goals. So that's goal number one. And then I think realizing that I need to make that goal kind of triggered me to think about what other goals I want to have and where I really see myself as a horseman. I think that definitely one of the other things that's always been quite important to me is, I think, filling in the gaps in my knowledge. I have a whole bookshelf full of books about horses and DVDs and training videos and, educational information I've collected over time. But actually, if I'm honest with myself, how much of it have I really looked at? You know, how much of it have I actually taken the time to sit down and read through and really understand? And so I think that's another good goal for me as well, because I think, you know, my horses, you know, both Mia and Lawrence is, you know, coming along well, but I think looking at him today and realizing that although he looks really good, you know, he is still stiff and sore, and he's not, you know, there's going to always be a limit to how far we can progress. And a lot of this is maintenance for him. A lot of this is maintaining, you know, what we have left rather than creating things we've not had before. You know, he's 21. There's only so much, you know, fitness we can regain. So I think, you know, and then with Mia, I'm sort of been left in a position where I need to, the place where I really can make that progress is really with myself. Because I think to have myself as a horseman outside of my relationships with my horses is also something I've not ever really had, because I've always just had this really close relationship with Lawrence, rather than feeling myself as like an individual. So I think that those are two good goals to get started with. And I think that gives me the opportunity to spend this time with the horses and not worry too much about whether we are progressing or not, accept the plateau and accept the opportunity to be in flow. I think definitely with Mia as well, like Elsa and I talked about how if you chose the path of freedom, then you would just accept that she wants to be focused on the grass and be focused on the grass with her, make friends with her that way and be in flow. And I think this is a really good opportunity potentially to do that. You know, bring a book, read with her. She's going to eat, I'm going to read. We're just going to hang out together. I'm just going to make myself her friend. And, you know, I think if I do that for 100 hours, she's going to be my friend at the end of it. So I think I have some interesting ideas to play with, for sure. I definitely feel frustrated because I feel like scatty. You know, I feel like I'm always chopping and changing as something new is happening and I'm doing something different. But I think this has just been an unfortunate happenstance of, you know, the fact that Mia needs a rest physically, you know, Lawrence is getting older, and so, okay, you know, it's like I've got to evolve, I've got to flow, I've got to move with the changing tides and accept what is and try to work with it. And I think this is going to be the best way to work with it. So, yeah, we'll see.